First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Throwing to begin is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st-rounder, in on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Oh, the ball's out. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Lions 1st down. Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Third and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Corey Ballentine. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This officially a 58-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A second down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Love. That's complete to Watson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will open up a 13-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back. 13-0 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
DC. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They'll go play action with Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case,
and he will fight his way to the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's first and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, first and goal, hoping to capitalize.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught, and he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dobbs headed in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Willis. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go. Go.
Throwing, Willis. He's got a man. That's Watson. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay to gain of 43 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Willis now to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer.
Here's Willis. And this this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught downfield by Robinson.
Complete to Allen Robinson. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Lions.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Goff to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. To throw is Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have a Lions first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. Now, Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Here's Nixon on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready? 18, ready. 18, ready. Come 19, come 19. Rig alert,
Dobbs
rig alert.
headed in motion.
Check.
On first and 10, here's Love. This will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing on second down, Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Goff to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Throwing on second down, Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 43 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Second down and 8.
60 Bobcats. Let's go now. Hut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. Hut. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Hut.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
We'll set up for the 2-point conversion.
Go street.
The man in motion is Watson.
19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, Goff. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Bronco switch. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one on target, it's Dobbs.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's Jacobs. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback in his...
This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes.
By the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Lions are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Value 3, value 3.
On first down, it's Goff. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go play action with Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On first down, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
To throw is Love. The second down throw is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Let's go. 70 range, 70 range. Panther 11, Panther 11. 6, baby, get 6. Check go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, he's got Watson.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
18, Pioneer. Hey, smash. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Ric Flair.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Now Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Packers.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now 2nd and inches.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. To the 20. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Here's Gibbs, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6, and instead just resulting in that turnover.